Hello, my gorgeous friends on the internet. So I want to believe that you guys enjoyed the previous video which I did. I showed you how to create a Flutter, a Chrome extension using Flutter. So in today's video, we are going to look at how to publish that extension in the Chrome Web Store. So currently, this is the extension, and it's actually running as like an unpacked. Okay, so it's actually coming from my device. So with this, another person will not be able to make use of this extension except I deploy it to the Chrome Store, and everyone including you can install it in your browser and start making use of it. So currently, this was what we did in the previous video. So if you didn't watch the previous video, I'm going to put a link in the description below so you can go back and check it out before you dive into this one. Okay, so in this, there are some steps. Basically, I have not created any Chrome extension before. This was actually the first one I created, trying to experiment some stuff with Flutter. And I have not uploaded a Chrome extension to the Chrome store. So this video is actually my first time. So I decided I've not done this off screen. So I'm doing everything like for the first time, showing you guys how to also implement it. Okay, so in case I make mistakes along the way, just bear with me. It's part of the learning process. Okay, so actually I'm going to be taking some instructions from this website, Chrome Developer. So you can go to developer.chrome.com/docs web store/publish. So here we're going to see some procedures that we're going to take, some steps that we're going to take to upload our extension live to the Chrome store. So the first thing on this list is we are going to create our item in form of zip file, so which is our build file in a zip file. And then secondly, we are going to create a developer account. So this developer account is actually needed if you want to upload your Chrome extension to the Chrome store. Just the way you have your Play Store account, you pay $25 to upload your apps, as many apps as you want. You can also monetize it. Same thing applies to the Chrome store. You pay $5 and you can monetize it. So all those stuff, you're going to do them right here in this video. Then secondly, we're going to upload our item and then add assets to our listing and then submit our item for publishing. Okay, so we're going to, okay, this is how they go into details and all the stuff. So let's see the name displayed, the group version, blah blah blah, icons. Okay, so I'm going to leave mine as this Flutter icon. So I'm not going to do, because it's just a Flutter extension, so it should have this Flutter icons there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, we'll go back to our code. So this was the code we implemented initially. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to build this stuff again. Okay, so the first thing is to convert our build, like the file you want to upload, to a zip file. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to call build, Flutter build web render. Okay, so HTML and then your CSP. Okay, so let's just give this a little bit of time for me to compile. Alright, so the compilation was fast. Alright, so I believe we have this stuff now inside the build and we have the web. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to open this stuff in my open containing folder so that I'll be able to see this stuff. Okay, so this is the build and this is the web, which is what we are going to be deploying, okay, to the Chrome store. So this is our assets and every other thing. We also have our manifest.json. So let me open this with my test file to be sure that this is actually the folder we are going to deploy. Okay, so this is it. This was how our manifest was looking. So the manifest version, the version of our extension, and the description of our extension, and also the name of the extension. The same thing applies here if you go to your, okay, if we go down to manifest.json. So this is exactly the same thing with what we are seeing there. Alright, so now this is the actual file we are going to deploy. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to convert the stuff to a zip folder. So in case, to a zip file, that is, I'm going to convert it to zip. So I believe if you're using Windows, you already know how to zip, or you can search that on the internet. But since I'm using Linux, I'll just use the command line to convert the stuff ASAP to a zip file. So what I'm going to do, I'll just open this in terminal. Alright, so let me just list the host files. Okay, so this is actually the file I want to convert to a zip file. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I just call zip. Okay, so zip minus L minus I, yeah, and I can call, is it minus I? Okay, let's try that. Then web Okay, then the name web web.zip. Okay, zip is it minus r, let's see, web web.zip. Okay, sorry, I'm actually forgetting this command. Okay, let's go this way, zip minus arrow. Okay, web.zip and web, which is the name of the file. Okay, so we can call this like this. All right, so everything has been added and we have zipped these files. Okay, so now I can list the disks and you can see we should have web.zip here. All right, so feel free to exit this, and now we have this web.zip, which is actually the file that we are going to upload. Okay, so if you open it, we have all these stuffs, bunch of stuffs inside. Okay, so make sure you copy this. Okay, so or we can just leave it. Oh no, let me just copy it and okay, paste it in on my desktop. All right, so just go to desktop. I'm going to paste it here. Okay, so now we have it web.zip. So this is where we're going to get our stuff from. Okay, now let's go back to the next step, which is to create a developer account. So to do that, I already have this tab open. So register as a Chrome web store developer. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to click on this developer console, and it's going to open a new page for us. And here I have already signed in with my email address. So if you are opening this store for the first time, you're going to ask you to authenticate. So you got to sign in with your email address that you want to use for creating the developer account. Okay, so make sure you click on I have read and agreed to the developer agreement, and once you click that, you can click on pay the registration fee and just wait a little bit. It's going to bring out this pop-up, so I can just input my credit card. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to skip this part and input my credit card details. Okay, all right, so once you put your credit card details, you select your country. Because I checked on the drop down, I couldn't see Nigeria, so I had to select USA, and then I added a postal code which was 1001 100001, yeah, as my postal code. So I was able to complete the registration. So now it took me to this page which is thank you, your registration is complete. So now I can click on go to the developer dashboard. Alright, so now we are in the Chrome Web Store developer dashboard. So now you can see publisher, which is my name, my email address, and you can see my pics, my avatar right there. Alright, so you can read all this stuff, but we are not here to read all this stuff. Okay, so I just want to create this stuff ASAP. So from this stuff here, they actually say the next step was to upload your item. Okay, so what we're going to do is to take this step, which is to add a new item. Okay, so once you click on new item, it's going to ask us to browse your zip file here or select a file. So I'm just going to browse the location where I stored the zip file, which is web.zip. Copy that and click on it and select it. Give it some few seconds for it to complete uploading, and it's processing right now. So right now we are going to fill in some details concerning our extension. So we can see the name, the title from the package, which is Flutter calculator, and this is the description. Okay, so the description we can just add a simple to simplify. Okay, let's just call it simplify your calculations. Okay, so I think this is not too creative, but let's just go with a simple calculator app to simplify your calculation. Yeah, calculations on the web. All right, then we are going to select the category. So this is just more like uploading your app to Play Console, so it's just a basic stuff. You just select and all the stuff. So we're going to select which one, productivity. Okay, let's go with productivity as a category, and then the language obviously is English, so just look for English. Okay, yeah, English, normal English. And now we're going to select the icon. So the store icon they say here is 128 times 128 pixel. All right, so we need to actually create an icon. So just I'm just going to pause this side and then size my icon to fit this bezel, and then I'm going to show you when to drop it. Alright, so I just finished reducing the size of the logo, so we're going to upload it ASAP. Okay, logo actually, so this is actually the logo. So I said I was going to use Flutter, but now I changed it to a simple calculator logo, which I saw online, so I can actually update it later. So what I'm just going to do, just select this one. Since I want to make things really quick, I just decided to select this logo. Got that from the internet. Okay, all right, so this is actually the mini calculator logo. All right, and now we're going to global assets. Okay, we're going to skip that part, and then the screenshot up to a minimum of 5. Okay, and this is the size. Okay, and this is actually required, so let's see if I can upload this. I believe, I just hope it accepts. Okay, the image size is incorrect, so let's see if you can size this stuff to fit in this, which is 640 times 400. So just give me a second. Okay guys, okay, I was able to add 2 images. I just resized them. I think I'm being lazy this time around, but we're just going to go with this because basically just to demonstrate how to use this stuff. As I said initially, that I've not done this before. Okay, so I'm just going to show you guys how to do this, and later on I'm going to take my time to update it. Okay, so basically using this Flutter logo as the logo of this particular extension. Okay, and I'm also going to drop the link on the description below so that you guys can check it out as well. All right, so we can just, all these parts, all these ones are okay, they are optional, so I can just keep them. And then additional feeds, they are all optional. Okay, mature content, okay, no, just leave it that way. So once we are done, we can save as draft, I believe. Let's see. Okay, so why can't I submit this stuff? Okay, is there any way to okay, so why is this submit for review not active? Is there anything I'm missing out? Okay, let's see package. Yeah, save, and let's go to packages and see. Okay, privacy practice, let's see. No, I'm not really using remote code. All right. Okay, so maybe we need to just accept all of this. Okay, I do not user activity, for example, I'm talking no, web page no. So the plugin, the extension is not actually taking any of these stuffs. Okay, so we can save this as well. So I just want this stuff to be active, but I don't know why it's not being active. So let's go to payment and distribution. So the extension is going to be free, so you can decide to, if it contains in-app purchase, okay, you can click that. Right, that means you're actually creating something that is paid. All right, so but our extension is actually free, so your item is free and doesn't contain any functionality to purchase additional goods, content, services, or functionality. So the visibility, everyone in selected countries can see it. All right, and distribution, so it will be available in all these countries. This is just similar to the way you upload your app to Play Store. Okay, so if you don't know how to upload apps to Play Store, I already have a video already, so you can check out my collection of videos and you should see that as well. So now we can save this as draft. So let's see if this stuff will be okay. Still the same thing. I think I've done everything that should be done. Okay, so let's see the status. Your draft is unpublished. So what should I do now to publish it? Package. Nope. Okay, store listing. And I still don't know why this submit button is not active. Okay, so we can, let me just read this stuff up. Complete the point below to publish. The single purpose description is required. This can be entered on the privacy. Okay, you must provide a contact email before you can publish any item. Enter your contact email on the accounts tab. Accounts tab. Okay, but I can't find any accounts tab. So first, let's do this one, the single practice. So single purpose description. Okay, so you can just copy this store listing stuff that is here. Okay, let's put it here. Okay, so are you using remote code? No. All right, so okay, that's it. Let's save this and see the next option. So I think one is remaining, which is to add, yeah, you must provide a contact email before you can publish any item. Enter your contact email on the account tab. Okay, let me just close this tab. All right, and let's see. I will go back there again. Okay, so register. Okay, let's still go back to the developer console again using this method, and I just hope that stuff doesn't show again. Okay, so this is the accounts tab. All right, so I've seen that now. Okay, so now we can put our email. So it's actually, once you go back, you see the account tab. So I can now put my email address. Okay, so currently we don't have any privacy policy. So physical address management. Okay, so we can just enable users feedback, enable developer updates, blah blah blah. Okay, item published and the rest. Okay, so now once you do all those stuff, you can click save changes. So you can modify, you can just check on each of this stuff the way you want. And once all those stuffs are done, you can go back to items, and we can see our achieved, our drafts, our Flutter calculator extension in a draft. Okay, so now we have this submit for review, which is now active. Now you can click on it, and every extension is reviewed prior to publication, which can take several weeks. Okay, you can significantly decrease review time by using more narrowed scope permission. All right, so we can publish this ASAP. So submit for review. Okay, all right, so why that same error? Okay, they are still insisting we add the contact email. I thought I added that stuff. I added the email now. Okay, right. Okay, okay, so this has been set up already. So let's go back again to the items. Okay, submit for review. Submit for review. Alright, you may check the status of the developer dashboard homepage. Item stage to be published later will expire 30 days after they have been passed for review. Alright, so we have successfully published our very first Flutter extension to the Google Chrome store. Okay, so let's go to items and see pending review. All right, so guys, I'm going to let you guys know when this stuff goes live. So this is actually how you can see we have, for the first time, we have been able to create a Chrome developer account. We have been able to create a Flutter Chrome extension, like zipping it to a zip format and then uploading it to the Chrome store. So in this process, I actually showed you how to zip your file, okay, if you're using Ubuntu. And also I showed you how to create a developer account. Also showed you how to upload your item to the Chrome store for review, and hopefully once this stuff is reviewed, it should be available for everyone to use as long as you're using Chrome as your web browser. So guys, thank you so much. I so much appreciate your time. If there's anything you think I need to improve on that I really didn't cover well in this video, just let me know in the comment section. And please do not forget to subscribe, do not forget to like, and please share to anyone that you think is going to love this video. Thank you so much guys for your time. I so much appreciate it.